been a long time coming, but we are incredibly excited to work toward fulfilling the cultural promise of Merriweather by expanding its role. While it will still house the biggest names in popular music, it will now also be home to our world-class 21st century orchestra. We realized that we needed an artistic vision for Merriweather Post Pavilion, even for a lot of the arts going on in downtown Columbia. We needed the architect, the person who could put a vision for how to take this wonderful concert venue and make it a wonderful concert and cultural venue. And around that same time, I got to know Darin Atwater.
We started in 2000. The impetus of Soulful Symphony was a piece of music I wrote called Song in a Strange Land, which was a suite of spirituals. The spiritual evolved as an a cappella tradition because the Africans were stripped of all of their instruments. I wanted to take that framework of spirituals and reintroduce that to a symphony orchestra. Spiritual is at the very fountainhead of all of American music, everything from blues, gospel, to jazz, to rock and roll, to hip hop. So it was also a way to use the spiritual now to kind of give the influence and show how it's all sprung from that.
Here was an orchestra built on a set of values with a clear set of aspirations that had sort of bounced around the region, hadn't found a permanent home. And here was a home for an orchestra. It was built in this community with these values, and that was now owned by an arts organization that had these aspirations. And it just felt like, oh, well, you've got a home and you've got an orchestra? Well, we should get those things together.
Art should be a place where we come and have a shared experience and shared ritual, whether it's through country music or pop or hip hop or new works. It's like, how do we begin to tell the experience that we're living in now through art? And I want to begin to create a framework here so we can kind of have a shared experience where it's all a collective creation. You're hearing your experience coming right back at you, and then you're giving that experience right back to the orchestra, whether you're singing along or you're up dancing or just that whole interplay of community.